And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll run for the first time with Jeremy Langford. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. On second down, Cutler. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Defense showing blitz. This is Langford on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football. They keep it on the ground with Langford. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open. While other coaches said, you know something? Until they stop him, that big boy's going to keep getting the football. And that might be the direction that they're going to go right now.
Off the play fake to Langford. It's Cutler finding time. Now he'll let this one go deep, right sideline. Cameron Meredith, the intended target. And now it's 3rd down. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play. Just on
the ball popped in the air and intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. And as the Cleveland Browns come back out on the field, they'll get going again on offense here in a second, but 1-15 this last year. And it's a franchise that since moving back to Cleveland in '99 has only been to the playoffs one time.
Hard to believe, right? Just 2 winning seasons in that time
only
frame
2.
as well. But I think there's optimism to be had here in Cleveland. I think that the fans, it's tough for them to see it after another 1-15 season. But I think that they have a plan in place to move this franchise forward. Ownership, front office, head coach, all in lockstep together with a vision and a plan that they intend to execute.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. The play clock's running down. They run again with Jackson. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56. 99 Philly. Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd, Kessler. Underneath for Johnson. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. And the offense lining up 1st and 10.
No. Check. Patriot. Now let's go. All right, now, look at 56. Watch it now, Barney. Watch it. All right, now, look at 56. Over to Leopard.
Time running out here on the play clock. Now Kessler. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Shift together here from the D-line. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. More from Cleveland after this.
No. Detroit.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 4 yards on the pickup there, as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for a first. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
All right, here we go.
Looking to throw. Kessler. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And now the Bears going to signal for another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. They'll run it now out of the gun. Cut back to the left. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
This is a question of who wants it more. Easy to get stuck behind all the big bodies, but you've got to find a space and fight forward for the first down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney. Leopard. Watch it now, Barney, Barney.
They go play action here on first down. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Terrell Pryor with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns add on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Set to return now. Here's Deontay Thompson. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Onto the field now come the Bears. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They'll throw on first down with Cutler. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Ten yards still left on 2nd down. A fake to Langford. Now Cutler surveying the field. Trying to lay one up deep. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
We know about his arm strength. We're all impressed. We can't help but be when he fires one. But that overthrow there, that's the thing we think that may be preventing him from being in the upper echelon of quarterbacks in the NFL.
Just the overall accuracy.
Yeah, I think that's a big part of it. Overall accuracy and really lack of success in the playoffs. So for Jay Cutler, continuing to fire, trying to find a way to win more games.
Okay, so Larry apparently giving us the silent treatment all of a sudden, and we're going to skip ahead to quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. And this is complete to Zach Miller. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. So here we go, a 3rd down after the 2nd down pass completion. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. 3rd and 2. Now Cutler. And Jeffrey's got it. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They've really been able to contain Alshon Jeffrey. That catch a rare exception in this game.
And that's a feather in their cap because he's such a tone setter for his team on offense that they try and get him the ball early. And, of course, what comes after that is often. And for them to limit him and him not catch a ball until the second half, it's a big reason why his team is behind on the scoreboard.
Off the play fake to Langford. It's Cutler. No, he almost had it. Already with one interception, just missing his second there. Incomplete pass on second down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on third. On third down, Cutler. And he comes back with one complete. And a gain there of 11 yards. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Throwing now, Cutler on first down. His throw incomplete. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They isolate Jeffrey to the left side. Second and 10 now. It's Cutler. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. To throw again is Cutler. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. They'll try and throw for it with Cutler. And he's got Miller. And an alley to run. Past the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. Zach Miller, 44 yards. And the Bears have cut it to within a score. And nowadays in NFL football, you have to account for all the receivers, sure, but the tight end's such a weapon, and they prove it right there.
Oh, without a doubt. And we're seeing now the golden age of tight ends catching the football. I go back to Kellen Winslow. To me, he was a prototype of what we're seeing today. We're seeing it each and every week now.
The return man is Mario Alford. And last year, that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year, he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Underneath for Johnson. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it second down. And the wideout in motion.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit!
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Here's Kessler. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
I've become a firm believer over the years that many drops happen before the ball's even snapped. When you call a wide receiver screen, as we saw there, I know these guys really well. They're thinking about that play going to the end zone, and sometimes they forget to catch the football first.
1 receiver left, 2 to the right.
Here we go. Over.
Throwing is Kessler on third down. He finds Coleman, and he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Now let's go. Green, 39. Over. Watching now, Barney.
On second down, here's Kessler. Pryor has it complete. 11 yards for number 11.
No matter how you evaluate quarterbacks, at some point arm strength is going to come into the conversation. I'm really impressed by what I saw on that throw on the out route.
Now a play fake here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. And they'll send the slot in motion left. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a solid run down inside the 30. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets them to 3rd and 3 now.
Well, that's why the guy with the headsets is down there. All right, they know what they're doing because they got stuffed on a running play on first down. And I think myself and probably the fans were saying throw the football in this situation.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
And they're going to come. Getting ready to go as they take the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they got something going, and they feel like they can attack again.
Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. Second and 10 now. It's Cutler. Jeffrey with a catch left side. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Cutler will throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was looking for Zach Miller as tight end there. And that brings up 4th down.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in hours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the 4th quarter, and they got a big one.
Yeah, it's such a close game, a very big one.
As a defender, I always found the slant route extremely difficult to cover unless you were able to jump on top of it early, because once he gets his hands on the ball, he's at full speed going.
This is caught inside the 15. They give him a gain of 38. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
And quickly, they get to the line. Throwing again, it's Cutler. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Cameron Meredith from a yard out. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. And he puts it through. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. 1 receiver left, 2 to the right. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. They come up in an offset eye. They run with Langford. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
But that kind of run on first down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
4 yards remaining now on 2nd down. Langford again. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
I would not want to be an offensive lineman in today's NFL, especially not a center or a guard, if you got to deal with these massive defensive tackles who could not just beat you with strength, but they can beat you with quickness and guile as well. They can get upfield and make plays. And a lot of times what they're taught...
And this is going to be intercepted. Down the numbers. There he goes. A great read, and it's picked off. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism, because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. And, of course, the quarterback in this situation, he's realizing time is becoming a factor. Let's see if they can get some points on the board here late. Throwing here, Cutler got a man, and he hits him in stride. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They go play action here on 1st down. Completion left side to Miller. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they...
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Desmond Bryant in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult.
Oh, no, he lost the football. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They isolate Jeffrey to the left side. Back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And no move to get Cutler off the field. He stays out there, and they're going to go for it. Here we go. It's Cutler on fourth down. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Browns are going to win the football game. And the Browns getting set to go. They have the lead, still a one-possession game, but the defense got to stop. They've got the football now, just salted away, right?
Exactly.
Now Kessler seeing something he doesn't like, so he takes a timeout. It's just their first. They've got two more to use here in the final stages. The Browns in victory formation now as they take the knee. The Browns in victory formation now as they take the knee. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.